Hey, welcome. So I decided I'm gonna do a little series this Christmas where we're gonna check out all these heroic, or let's say epic freebies that are coming out every day, and just to see how they run on the Steam Deck, like how well does it play, how easy is it to install, how are the controls working. We're just gonna do very quick videos going over these and see if it's worth it. So you have a quick idea of if it's worth to grab them from Epic and if it's worth to download them. So let's get started with the first giveaway. It's Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hell, which is a Vampire Survivors clone. I've done a fresh install and I'm gonna swap here Proton GE to 1025, just so we have a baseline here. Latest always changes, so you know what I was really using in that moment. Nothing else has been changed here. This is just the normal stuff that happens when you install the game. I didn't just select anything else. Installed on the SD card, by the way, and yeah, the first time I tried this before, the first time it crashed my Steam Deck, so let's see how it goes now. And I'm just gonna start it in desktop mode the first time to see what's going on. Like you can see I deleted the prefix folder, so it's still gonna install all the stuff. Yeah, so maybe I can say a few words about it. It's right now currently selling on Steam on the Steam sale for $11, $12, and it's a Vampire Survivors clone that looks kind of prettier than Vampire Survivors, and that's, I think, the best thing I gotta say about it. After I played it for a bit, it doesn't feel like it does something really much better. Here we go, path not found. This is a good error. We can take that one. It's better than crashing my Steam Deck. So I've had also this, especially with Proton GE version 10.25 a few times and playing from Heroic. Usually it really doesn't matter. You hit OK all the time, and then the next time you launch it, it just launches fine. So yeah, I was not really excited by the gameplay too much. Like, I can show it to you in a few moments. But I guess the best part about it is that it's graphics are looking cool. It kind of has like a Diablo dark fantasy vibe to it. In Norse mythology though, if you like that setting. So I guess that's something, but on the Steam Deck, if you turn up these graphics, it becomes kind of crappy to play, in my opinion, on a handheld. Like, it's a Unity game, and Unity games always have quite some overhead computationally. Like they don't run like a Doom game. So you can see it's a Unity game, and I gotta say the way that I thought it was playable the best was by turning down all the settings. And when you do that, the graphics really aren't that impressive anymore. But at least you get some playtime out of it. Alright, we swapped over to the gaming mode just so I can show you what's going on. This is the game's video settings, and I've limited to 60 FPS, and everything is pretty much on low as it can be, except for texture quality, which just increases your RAM usage. You're fine, you can pump that one up, but also upscaling I didn't use yet. I don't know if I really want to be honest. I feel it looks quite worse on this game, even on quality setting. With ultra quality you don't even get that much out of it, and if you go down it looks just considerably worse with every time you do it. So I would much prefer playing that on native than with FSR. With having everything set to low, it mostly stays at 60, and you can see that my power draw is around 17 watts, which is kind of okay. Like this is kind of playable, and still sometimes this game goes lower on the frames. Like the frame time still, like always the menus open up, it stutters all the time. And when there's like these weird effects at the end when you fight like the boss or have like a curse, stuff like that, your FPS drops like crazy. So maybe it's even better to go to the options, and if you want to have a smooth gameplay, set it to 45 or even enable FSR. So, and in that moment, as I said, like this, the big draw I think of this game is more that it's a prettier Vampire Survivors, because the gameplay really, like the map is everything that you see up to the right. Maybe there will be bigger maps later, but it's quite limited. And when I play this game at 45 frames, it really just doesn't feel good. Like, this is a game I want to play with high refresh rate. I would love to play it like with 90 FPS on the OLED, but then it will start stuttering unless you throw in a lower FSR mode, which makes it look worse again. So in total, today's epic game, I gotta say, it's not really great on the Steam Deck. It's doesn't do much more than your normal Vampire Survivors. There's nothing that like makes you say, hey, I want to play this over VS or over Megabonk or over something similar that's like proven to be better. But I guess if you don't have any of those and you want to check out the genre, it's playable. It installs easily. It has controller support, and maybe you just like the art style. So that's pretty much it, right? So that's what I would suggest in your options. And you kind of get a playable experience that way. But I don't think it's the best bet. So I hope you will check out my other videos. Thanks for hanging out. I am probably at the end of it. I will do like a tier list or something of all these epic giveaways. See what works well with the Steam Deck, what doesn't. I'm gonna go grab some tea. Thanks for hanging. Bye bye.